Oh, what's up everybody? It's Dweebo here. Let me get rid of this little device here. I don't even know what it's called. Just kidding, yes I do. It's a new Nintendo Switch. It's out. I'm so excited. The day has finally come. But the day has come also for a game that I've waited for 6 years, you could say, since Skyward Sword, and that is The Legend of Zelda: The Breath of the Wild. But are we gonna do the standard, little baby case of that? Get out of here. We're going big. Woo! We ain't gonna do none of that baby stuff, because you know what? I took out a loan. Went down to the bank and I said, give me a loan for this video game, and all the tellers helped me out. So I have the Legend of Zelda, the Master Edition, here in front of me. Let's open this up. You know what? I've already seen unboxings for the Switch. Nintendo freaking put out an unboxing for the Switch. I think there's one for Breath of the Wild Master Edition as well. But you know what? I like doing it for a collector's edition. So let's get into this thing. Let's freaking tear it apart. Cardboard piece for cardboard piece. I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna tear up the box. I ain't gonna show violence on YouTube. Let's open it up. Let's check it out. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so here it is. Here's the box. This beautiful Master Edition box here. I really love when a company gives you good presentation on the box and stuff. I'm a sucker for that. And this is no different. Nintendo went all out. There is I think that's the Sheikah logo right there on the back as well. And then on the top here, oh, if I can freaking frame it right. There is the logo there. Very cool, just gold and black. I like that. Very minimalistic and I don't know, regal looking. So this is like so big I can barely keep it in the frame. So let's get this freaking box out of here. I went ahead and cut the freaking tape. Pull this out. Let's get this box out as soon as freaking possible. We've got, let me get the box out of the way. Just freaking cardboard after cardboard in there. Goodness gracious. So we've got the Switch case, and so this is pretty cool because I'm feeling this thing, and I actually thought this was going to be kind of a cloth material, actually, but for some reason in my dumb mind, I guess. But it's almost like a lunchbox type deal. When I take, this will be awesome to take this to the club when I pick up ladies. Just have a handy handle there. So yeah, so one, I have one hand for holding the Switch case and one hand for hugging women. So looking forward to that. Open her up there, and oh, that's really cool. I thought it was just going to literally just be an empty case, maybe the elastic band I was kind of expecting. But you have the elastic band thing, you put the Switch in here, and then we have, I think there's even a thing for a stylus, or maybe that's supposed to just be a lever. But I feel like that's a stylus in the future, maybe, kind of deal here. They're thinking ahead, but there's that little lever, and this comes over, and you have your you put your game carts in there. Very cool. It tells you what you're going to be putting in here, earbuds and accessories, so I guess that's what will go in here. Also, girls' phone numbers for when they see the Master Edition. When they see this coming up in the club, they will react appropriately. This was really cool. I love getting collector's editions with stuff you can use, most of the stuff is like, art books are nice, and I'm a sucker for figures, so I can't say anything about them, but sometimes it's like freaking playing cards and like magnets. Don't care. This I can actually use. I'm going to use it. Oh, and even on the freaking buckle here is a Sheik icon or something right there. Pretty cool. Very, very awesome that this came with it. So next up is this blue piece of plastic, and this is really cool. I at first thought it was just all going to be weird white cardboard or just kind of just throwaway stuff, but there is like these insignia, looks like from the game, some mystery stuff going on here, all around this stuff. Very, very nice, and I mean, it's not the best freaking, it still kind of looks like this basic plastic, but the presentation is important to me when if I'm going to the loan and screaming at the bank tellers to give me a loan for this stuff, it better be, better have some cool stuff. So I like that they added, as minimal as that is to this, inside of the package. I like that. I like that. You know, as Khalid would say, DJ Khalid. I like that. So there's the coin. Stuck together with what looks to be somebody at Nintendo's booger stuck on there. But yeah, there's a cool little coin here. And then on the back, you know, it's kept in here. It looks like this aged kind of gold coin. I bet it is real gold for the amount I paid for it. And then on the back is, again, you know, from past games, this is a Sheikah logo, right? Like, don't actually tell me if you're farther in the game than I am, but I feel like that's a Sheikah kind of logo thing there on the back. So pretty cool. I got a little display case I'll put my little coins at. That's where that's going to go. Next up is a Switch case, which is the first time. This is the first time I'm holding and seeing a Switch case. And this is comparable to a PSP. And here it is up to a PlayStation 4 case there for you. Actually, it is the same height as a PS4 case. Interesting. So, same height, but a little chopped off the sides off here. Yeah, the thickness, I think this is skinnier. This is skinnier than a PS4 there, if you can see. I'm doing a terrible job. Sorry for the focus here, but you get the picture. You get the idea there. Next up is this nice Breath of the Wild soundtrack. And I like to keep, you know, I'm kind of a dork. I like to keep the soundtracks in the shrink wrap for my kids to someday sell when I'm long and gone to pay for all the debt by getting these video games. So, because I can always get them, you know, digitally, I can always, you know, purchase or find these copies later. So, but pretty nice. Has the Link shooting you in the back, this peaceful, you know, stuff, and then on the back, that's your bank coming to kill you later when you don't pay for your video games in time. And then look at this. I think Nintendo found this buried in the back where it came in a bottle, and that is the map. But it's made out of this type of, almost if you've ever got kind of a thicker poster or like a wall scroll type thing, it feels like kind of that kind of material. It's almost like a cardboard kind of came out, but this is really cool. I really like this a ton because I was kind of picturing it was going to kind of spoil stuff for me. And I cannot read this map. It looks like water has been drained on it and stuff. So that's really, really cool. I like that. It looks like I, you know, really found it in the freaking dirt like I was just joking about. I mean, I can kind of see some of the areas and the continents and stuff, which I just really I really do want to explore this game without any, you know, internet and stuff. And I think they kind of understood that. On the back here is, well, there's some freaking, those might be the bosses or something, but this is just me kind of guessing and theorizing. There's some like monsters back here and some symbols I don't really understand. So still kind of in the dark about what's going on here. That's really, really cool. I did not expect that. I thought it was just going to be a map that kind of just like, here's this area and kind of, you know, pointed. That's kind of how the Metal Gear Solid 5 map was. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. This was the coolest thing I saw in the Master's Edition. When I first saw it, I said, okay, you know, you've reeled me in. That's pretty sick. It is a Master Sword statue in here. And look at that, again with the internal kind of presentation. It's got the Japanese, this is pretty cool, Japanese kind of writing on the side. There's the logo again, all that. So there's the presentation part of it again. Oh, there's more tape. Oh my gosh. What do they expect me to do? All right, I got all of the tape off. You know, they tried to stop me. Nothing ever gonna stop me because I am the wielder of the Master Sword. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow, that is a heavy freaking base. Let's get it out of this tarp here. I think I'm very happy with what we got. And there she blows. It is the Legend of Zelda Master Edition. I think this is actual freaking stone, it feels like. It is very heavy. On the bottom here, you can see the Legend of Zelda Breath of... Again, the logo. They really want you to see that logo. So very cool that every part of this freaking thing has been thought about. But there it is. There's the kind of base with the flower and everything. And there is the sword. Look at that. Very, very neat. It's I love things that have like a base to it. The last Guardian Collector's Edition I just unboxed also felt very weighty, and I like that. It makes it feel not cheap. But this really feels like stone. It's pretty weird. It's like this cold feeling stone. So there you have it, guys. It is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Master Edition. I believe this was $130 or so, $140. I'm not quite sure. It was what I got on Amazon for, but for all that you're getting, you know, this case that I'm actually going to use, this very awesome, you know, very heavy, you know, Master Sword and all this, the map, the soundtrack, this coin, all this little stuff, and the game itself. It's a little pricey, maybe if it came down a little bit or whatever, but I think for what you're getting and stuff that I'm going to use and stuff as well, and because, you know, it's freaking Zelda, so there's going to be a premium on that. I think it was a great collector's edition. I'm very happy with it. I'm very excited to play the game now, but very cool. All these, like the coin, all that, the presentation, like I said, this map that was a surprise to me, the way it was. I'm really cool. Why did I say that? I got this freaking thing going in the club. Am I cool? Yes, that's what I meant to say. So I am cool. Thank you guys for watching. Dweebo out. Be safe and...